Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first part of the NCW King of the Ring Championship Tournament for 2019. I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, Neo Extreme, and we are coming to you live from Reno, Nevada, with a stacked card for you here tonight. 15 matches, all one-on-one, to determine who moves on to the next round. We're kicking things off with Brendan Murphy taking on Andy Cox. A lot of people throw around the title, calling themselves a king, an emperor. Well, let's see who is true royalty after the smoke clears and we find out who deserves to be called the King of the Ring champion for 2019. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to see 16 matches for round 2. Well, round 1 if you consider this a qualifying round. Sup, Brendan, Ace, Bullet, K-Dog. Place your bets. Who's moving on to round 2? Murphy or Cox? Look at that arena. It's amazing. And here is Brendan Murphy. Last time we saw him, he was competing for the NCW Live Championship not once but twice on episode 33 and 34. Failed to get his hands on the NCW Live title, so you got to think he's looking to put a hurting on Andy Cox to move into the second round and get one step closer to taking that title of King. I mean, it sucks that you got to fight in the first round, but this is all randomly generated in a tournament bracket setup. So where you land, it's not exactly my fault. But we saw last year that Ken Phillips, the eventual winner, started in round 1 and made his way through the entire tournament, including beating Corvo Jack in the semi-finals. So it is possible to go all the way from one of these 15 qualifying matches to becoming the ruler of NCW. And imagine the Prince of Mardi Gras becoming the king of NCW, a former United States champion, a former light heavyweight champion, a former tag team champion, a former live champion, one of NCW's Grand Slam champions, and imagine if he was able to add King of the Ring champion to that list. And no, I refuse to make the arena pink or purple. We're stuck with blue because blue is great. Don't think I'm picking favorites. Everyone in this tournament is on the roster except the women, because I don't know, maybe we'll do a Queen of the Ring. What do you think? Should we do a Queen of the Ring? I mean, if there's room on the roster, you can have your own team. If not, you can wait until season 4. Couldn't, I think like 13 or 14. What do I got? I got Tony Moon, Catherine Williamson, Katrina Phoenix, Cynthia Moore, Amber James, Lauren Young, Ivor Battery, her tag partner, Faith Riley. Cynthia Moore, Selena Sokolova, Lena Valentino. I don't know. I think I've just got over 10. So if I got 16, maybe I could do a tournament. Ooh, tried for a kick to the chest, but no. Andy Cox with the dragon screw. There we go, back to their feet. Andy Cox now tried for an Irish whip, got countered over the top rope, able to hang on. But Brendan Murphy, oh, nails the enziguri. By the way, what do you think of the arena? And check how many women I got on the roster during the intermission. Oh my god, what a claymore. Brandon Murphy currently in control of the Grand Slam champion. Now it's an knee crash into the side of the ring, ringside area. There we go, tries for a forearm, no one home, super kick to the body. Now Andy Cox tried for a body blow and got a backhand as Brendan Murphy taking him down with, and here comes a Muay Thai palm strikes. Ground and pound to the Prince of Mardi Gras. Oh, and a shot right to the throat. But Andy Cox able to get behind him, tries for a forearm, no one home. And now, ooh, head first off the ring apron. Now looking to get him back in the ring, no, floats him over, looking knee strikes. Hanging on to the golden hair of Andy Cox, and oh, there's a solid knee to the face. Brendan Murphy, not sure if he wants to move on to the second round or let out his frustrations that he is not coming into this match as the NCW Live champion, or even a former champion. Jesus, absolutely massacred. Oh, what a low blow! Out of nowhere. Brendan Murphy was in complete control, and Andy Cox, off his knees, nailed the low blow and put him back in control. You gotta think Brendan Murphy did not see that one coming, and Andy Cox is gonna take full advantage here with the boot to the side of the head, draping over the ring apron. And now Andy Cox, what is he thinking here? Could be looking springboard, no, rolls through, rolls past, and nails the angle slam. When you think Andy Cox is going to give you the answer, he changes the question. And now looking to build some momentum here with the double forearms. Brendan Murphy trying to swing, but no, spine buster. And the Prince of Mardi Gras in control. And Andy Cox putting a boot to the heart of Brendan Murphy as he stomped him. And now Andy Cox picking a leg. This is not good for Brendan Murphy as he gets rolled over here, unable to escape from the Andy surprise. And that's more humiliating than it is damaging. But Andy Cox looking for the cover. Can he move on to the second round? No, not even close. Brendan Murphy refusing to be pinned off that. But Andy Cox, oh, stomp to the back of the head, to the neck. And now Brendan Murphy at the feet of Andy Cox. And now the Mardi Gras Prince looking for the Mardi Gras kiss. And that could be it. Andy Cox slides into the cover. 1, 2, and that lacking of a cover, Brendan Murphy was just able to get the shoulder up. But here we go, Brendan Murphy, ooh, tried for a super kick, got caught. And Andy Cox now bending the arm back. Ever since that low blow, Andy Cox has been in complete control. But Brendan Murphy could be looking to turn it around here. Oh, as he uses his power game to get him off. And now looking to draw the line. Brendan Murphy, what's he thinking here? Looking to drag him out. And here he goes. Looking for a big swing. Andy Cox in trouble. We've seen this put away many of people before. Will it be enough to put away Andy Cox? As the Prince of Mardi Gras spiraling out of control and nails the ground as Brendan Murphy said, "I'm not finished with you." Oh, as he nails a lariat. Nails another one. How is Andy Cox still on his feet? Oh, no, he's not. And now, oh, tried for a super kick and got caught. Got a little overconfident, but still throwing the hands. Here we go. Jacks the jaw, staggers him. Andy Cox with a European uppercut, has him up against the ropes. Oh, this is not good. Brendan Murphy being hung out. And a solid kick to the body. But the Prince of Mardi Gras once again picking the leg. And tying him up into a ball. And here we go. Ooh, another Andy surprise. The Mardi Gras ball, whatever you want to call it, that could be the pin. But no, Andy Cox hooked the wrong leg, foot under the bottom rope. And Brendan Murphy survived the humiliation, but Andy Cox going top rope. Looking for the last dance. Oh, that could have cost him. And Brendan Murphy could be looking to put this one away. Andy Cox feeling the pain of landing on his ass. And here we go. Oh, that could be it. The last bullet of Murphy. Will it be the last bullet fired at Andy Cox? 1, 2, 3. And Brendan Murphy moves on to round 2 in the first match of the King of the Ring 2019 tournament. Andy Cox got a little too selfish, a little too overconfident. Because look at this relaxing pin. Thought he had it. But no, Brendan Murphy able to get the shoulder up. A good way to rebound after failing to capture the NCW Live Championship by being the first man to move on to round 2 out of these 15 first round qualifying matches. Oh, you gotta think, if Andy Cox did not miss that leg drop, it could have been all over for the last emblem. But still, we will see him next week in this ring because he will be in the first match of the second round. And his opponent will be... drum roll. His opponent will be... York Knight. Okay, that's not much of a drum roll. Jeez, I got so many fucking documents open. Got the King of the Ring, I got the tag team division, I got fucking my book, I got the pay-per-views. I got fucking Storm. But yeah, that was a good start to the show. And here we go, second match. And this is going to be two heavyweights, man versus machine. And here comes a man who has tasted the King of the Ring championship, not the tournament victory. But he is a man who has beaten Ken Phillips in the past to win that title. And he is looking to do it again by winning the King of the Ring 2019 tournament. A former Intercontinental Champion, a former Undisputed Tag Team Champion. But the question is, can he put down the Cyborg 1/3 of the 6-man Tag Team Champions in order to move on to round 2? Oh, you just missed your match, Brendan. You had the opener. At this point, that's actually pretty much all you've done. It's the opening matches. Shit. And there you see 1/3 of the 6-man Tag Team Champions, former 3-time Undisputed Tag Team Champion Trevor Lee White, the Cyborg rises. And we haven't seen him in a one-on-one action without the KOD in his corner for quite some time. So let's see if the Cyborg can pick up the win and move on to round 2. Let's see, the winner of this match will go on to face Omari Williams in the second round. And that is so intimidating. If he wasn't a champion, there would be red smoke and, you know, darkness. Alright, place your bets. Who's going to win, man or machine? The only Olympic wrestler of NCW? Or the Cyborg of the King of Darkness? But here we go, Dylan Narak versus Trevor Lee White. Let the battle begin. Oh, Dylan Narak went for an early kick, but trying to go to the power game a little too early. And there's a counter by Dylan Narak, but big elbow right to the human part of the forehead. And now Dylan Narak trying to go for the strike game to the back, but no, the Cyborg able to counter, but Dylan Narak able to avoid that cybernetic arm, but not able to avoid the knee straight to the nose. And now just wrenching back on the arms. Oh, and face first into the mat. The Cyborg currently in control right now. As he goes for a quick pin attempt, can he get an early 3? No. Dylan Narak able to kick out, but you got to think, even though it's been a week, that Trevor Lee White has got to be hurting after that 30-minute Hell in a Cell match against the Bounty Hunters. And now looking for another cover off that neck breaker. Off the pump handle neck breaker, I should say. But Trevor Lee White, he's got to be hurting. Dylan Narak, on the other hand, we haven't seen him in action in quite some time, so he's got to be fresh. I think the last time we saw him is when he fought Tyson Steele. Ooh, to try to qualify for the Elimination Chamber for the World Heavyweight title. And maybe a few NCW live matches. And here we go, looking for the cover. Oh no, No, we saw him in the wildcard tag tournament. I think his tag partner was Richard Knight. But here we go. Ooh, nails the leg drop. Now looking for a fist drop. The Cyborg now. Hand around the skull. You know what he's looking for, that cybernetic slam. And Dylan Narak could be in trouble, because he's about to feel a pulse through his spine. And here he goes, cybernetic pulse, and that could be it. Dylan Narak could be done. As Trevor Lee White hooks the leg for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and a short, sweet victory for Trevor Lee White. A non-sweet and very painful defeat for Dylan Narak. Even without the KOD, Trevor Lee White is still a force to be reckoned with. And if I was Amari Williams, I would not want to be fighting that in the second round. What was that, like 3-4 minute match? Oh. Ooh, this is gonna be a good match. It's either going to be a one-sided knee fest or a really competitive match. Who are you placing your money on? The Madman or Roy Nolan? The Roman Reigns look-alike. What are you doing over there? Coffee, come here. Alright, okay. Deadline, got it. Don't worry, by season 4 I'm probably going to write down everyone's fucking finishing move. If they stop changing them. Yeah, I know you told me about the final bullet, but here comes the Madman Tyson Steele, unable to capture the NCW World Heavyweight title inside that elimination chamber. But now his focus is on two things: reclaiming the 6-man tag team titles, and then winning the NCW King of the Ring Championship Tournament. A former 2-time United States champion, a former NCW Live champion, and a former 6-man tag team champion. Not to mention one of NCW's 6 dual champions, holding the United States title and the 6-man tag team title at the same time, not once, but twice. Like he lost the US title and then regained it, like a night later. You moved up to round 2, which is the top 64. You'll be fighting York Knight in the first round, in the second round of the first match. First match of the second round. But here comes Roy Nolan Last time we saw him in singles action, he fought against... Who did he fight against? James Falcon, that's right. To become to qualify for the NCW United States title, the Elimination Chamber match at Rage, but Roy Nolan couldn't get the job done. So Roy Nolan, of course, tried to compete in the NCW Wildcard Tag Team Tournament, but the Midnight Era defeated at the final hurdle thanks to Natural Romance. And then Roy Nolan, Evan Edwards, they competed in a triple threat match to see who moved on to the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match. But that was won by the Youthful Assassins, and then a Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match won by the former champions, the French War. What happens if you win the whole thing? You get the right to call yourself the king of the ring until the next tournament, till like 2020. Also, you get a shiny gold title belt that you can defend, and if you defend it 3 times, you can cash it in for a shot at the World Heavyweight title. But here we go. Get Tyson Steele. Oh, going to work the only way he knows how to, using those devastating knees. An unorthodox knee strike. Ooh, not to mention he can use his feet pretty well. I think you will be safe. I'm pretty sure you'll destroy York. But here we go. Oh, Roy Nolan with the forearm. This fight did not last long before it spelt to the outside. And here we go. Oh, big body blow. Up on the shoulders. Roy Nolan in trouble. No, able to slide out the back door. Oh, and hits the reverse DDT on the outside. Tyson Steele holding his neck, but Roy Nolan not stopping the damage, dropping a knee strike. Now shots to the face, shot to the back, one to the lower back, and a big elbow right to the jaw as Tyson Steele hits the floor knee first. And here we go. Roy Nolan could be looking to drag him back into the ring. No, looking to drag him possibly towards the stairs or the barricade. Nothing is stopping you from using weapons. It comes down to your character's personality if you're going to grab a chair or not. Tyson Steele wrenching at that arm. Oh, and drops the knees to the back. What's stopping you from using weapons is your character using weapons. Who knows? But either way, back in the ring now. Stomp to the leg. Oh, and a big knee right to the side of the head. Thought Tyson Steele could have been thinking to get out of the ring there to recover, but no. Roy Nolan stopped him. Oh, and sent over the top rope himself, crashing to the floor. Tyson Steele looking to fly. It's going to be high risk, high reward. Ooh, nailing the big axe handle across the back of the head. And now back to his feet, but no, Roy Nolan blocking the punch, nails one of his own, and a big European uppercut. And Tyson Steele got floored. This is a physical back and forth match, and it's only just started. As Tyson Steele nails the lifting DDT. And still not looking to get him back in the ring. Or maybe so. And here we go, rolls him over. Face first into the ring apron. And a high knee to the side of the head. As Tyson Steele could have been looking to put him away there, but no, Roy Nolan with the counter. Can Roy Nolan get him up to his feet without being attacked? Yes, he can. And now it's a double lariat. Trying for one of his own, but no, misses and gets hit with a third. Knocking down the Madman. Oh, and there's a super kick right on the chin. Roy Nolan tried to roll him over, but took a boot to the face. And the Madman retaliates with a knee strike. And looking to drop the knee right across the nose. Roy Nolan in a lot of trouble. But able to counter the Madman. Only for the moment. As Tyson Steele trying for another knee strike, but Roy Nolan able to counter him. And nails the back suplex. And there's a leg drop. Roy Nolan could be moving in on a huge victory here to move into round 2. If he can hit the... Oh, I think he was trying to put him away with the RN Impact, but no, Tyson Steele with the counter when Roy Nolan hooked his head and the Madman dumped him on the outside. What could Tyson Steele be thinking here? What is going through that psychotic mind right now? Flips him over and now just ramming his knee straight into the face of Roy Nolan for a 4th time. This is the one problem fighting Tyson Steele. He will throw knees until you can't move. And he's looking to throw his final knee of the night. Looking for the Madman knee strike, but not able to go into the cover. Now he is, but maybe too much time. Roy Nolan, is he able to kick out? Yes, he is, on a 2. Could have been thinking to hit it again, but no, Roy Nolan jacks the jaw, and there's a clothesline. Is this going to be his second win or his last gasp? As he nails the snap suplex. Stomp to the chest, another one. Laying in those devastating stomps, and now Roy Nolan sizing him up. Gets him up on the shoulder, thinking... But a fireman's carry neckbreaker. And that's only the start of putting away Tyson Steele. Or maybe it could be the end as Roy Nolan goes in for the cover. Can he move on to the second round? No. The Madman able to kick out. Oh, tried to hit that rolling impact again, but no. Tyson Steele with another perfectly timed counter. Call him a psycho, but he knows how to control that ring, how to control his opponents, and could be looking to put away Roy Nolan once and for all with the Madman knee strike. And that was stiff on the jaw, and that could be enough to put away Roy Nolan here tonight. As Tyson Steele looking to move on to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament, and yes, he does. Right here where he hits it, it was a leaping one, but he wasn't able to go straight into the cover, giving Roy Nolan perhaps that second required to get the shoulder off the mat before the hand hit 3. But Roy Nolan looked like he was on a comeback after this point by Tyson Steele with a perfectly timed counter. And then one Madman knee strike later, the Madman moving on to the second round, where he will be facing Maverick. Oh, that poor kid's gonna die. I'm not gonna say if he's gonna win or lose, but he's gonna die. Oh hey, Sinestro vs Loki. This is gonna be a good one. You're only saying congrats now until he fucking murders you. Let's see. How safe is Bullet? Hmm. You'll be fighting G's, so have fun with that. And you won't be seeing titles, so pray to whatever god you believe in that he gets eliminated, or he will murder you. But here comes Big Bad Sinastrid, the Paragon, as he likes to call himself, entering his first King of the Ring tournament. I think his second tournament overall, competing in the Wildcard Tag Team tournament and making it to the semi-finals before losing to the eventual winners. But we've seen what Sinastrid can do over the last few weeks in one-on-one action, defeating Omari Williams in a dominant heavyweight performance back and forth. So maybe Sinastrid will have the power. Of course, he'll have the power game over Loki Suzuki. But will Loki Suzuki have the experience over Sinastrid? And will he be able to submit the big man? And here comes Loki Suzuki of World Elite, the first of 4 World Elite members to compete in the first round. We've got Antonio Blackwell, we've got Corvo Jack, and we've got Eddie Knight. Of course, Ken Phillips, the only one out of the 5 to move on to the second round via the draws. I mean, of course he should. He won the tournament last year. You can low. That's right. I set your low below the signature as well. Shit. All right, place your bets. Will it be the Paragon Sinastrid, or will it be the Dragon of Japan Loki Suzuki that walks into the second round? Oh, powerbomb cutter. Already taking it to the power game. The power moveset. I mean, in 30 minutes, I don't think you're going to charge up that many low blows. And I like to see you try to low blow him on a broken leg. Look at this, just raking at the face of Loki Suzuki. Sinastrid had the early advantage before Loki slid out the back to sweep the leg. Take a drink every time you low blow Andy Reese in that match. But Loki Suzuki now back up, forearm to the face, body blow. Ooh, Sinastrid with a big knee strike. Oh, and a massive European uppercut taking him down. And look at this, power just deadlifting him from the ground over his head. And there's a military press, just letting him fall straight to the middle of the ring as he goes in for the cover. Only a 1 count on the former 2-time hardcore champion, former 6-man tag team champion. As Loki Suzuki looking to do the same thing Tyson Steele is looking to do, become King of the Ring champion, and also become 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions for a 2nd time in his career. Well, we saw Trevor Lee White earlier. We saw how dominating he is, and that's only one piece of the trio that walk around with those 6-man tag team titles. Well, we saw Sinastrid with an impressive match, although in defeat against G's, Dizzle B, and Gutter. Ooh. So Sinastrid has a little bit of stuff to work through here tonight. And looks like he's going to work through a lot. By trying to bust open a face of Loki Suzuki. I swear they need to add blood coming from the mouth. And the nose. Because, like, look at that. Punched him straight in the jaw. And that could have probably busted his forehead open. Like, you hit someone hard enough, you should be able to bust them open anywhere on the fucking body. Come on, 2K20, you can be as real as you fucking want. It's probably going to be your last game of the goddamn system anyway. Or probably second last game before you go full PS5. Because you know at E3 fucking next year they're going to blow their load. The PS5 is probably going to get released on the 1st of fucking January 2020. And here we go, picks him up. Sinastrid floats him down, looking for the big fist. And this has been like 70% Sinastrid, I'm sure of it. But Loki's still looking to show off that junior heavyweight speed. Working down that leg. Possibly for the Loki lock. Or Loki clutch. No, Loki lock, yeah. But Sinastrid, I don't think he has any game plan except just let his fist do the talking. Ooh. This is like Japanese strong style taking on fucking European Street Fighter. Shit, what is Sinastrid? Is he American? Is he British? I might have to look into that. Then I would have to say American Street Fighter. Oh, there's a European upcut. English confirmed. But Loki able to push him away here. Ooh, kick to the body. Now looking to pick the leg. That's how you cut down a big man. Now, Sinastrid using his power game with the reverse. Oh, power slam. No false count anywhere. All this damage. It's because Sinastrid just wants to hurt him. But Loki Suzuki being busted open off that DDT. And that could have just infuriated the World Elite member. As he stomps him in the back of the head. Big knee to the side of the head. Here we go. Sinastrid missing him. Spinning roundhouse. Rolling forearm. Nobody home. Oh, and there's an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Sinastrid, could he be claiming victory already? But he's got to get the Dragon back in the ring to slay him, and that looks like the plan. Oh, what a big elbow strike. Now Sinastrid moving in. Got a big knee to the side of the head, and Loki Suzuki could be looking to put it away. And here he goes, looking for the Loki clutch. Falls back middle of the ring. Sinestro in trouble. Maybe not. The big man easily able to outpower Loki Suzuki. And now Sinestro looking to put him down. Oh, with a power bomb. There's a pin. 1, 2, 3, and Loki Suzuki just got annihilated. His Loki clutch. No match. The power of Sinestro. He only locked it in for a second before being hit with that back elbow and a power bomb. Look at this. Look how quickly he breaks out of this. Just fucking back. And then straight into the power bomb. Well, Sinestro now moving on to the second round to fight Rikishi Ligari. Fucking whatever his name is. Ooh, that was close. We almost had Franco Ricci versus Astrid. Place your bets on this one. I don't know. Manhunt's pretty fucking dangerous. But you don't want all of the KOD in the fucking second round. But you don't want all of the useful assassins in there. But there you see 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions, the Manhunter. And believe it or not, it was the Manhunter and Trevor Lee White who ended the first reign of Zack Miller and Keith Davis as the NCW Undisputed Tag Team Champions. But it was the Youthful Assassins that ended the KOD's second reign as the champions. Pretty much win the title, lose the title. But of course, Keith Davis, Zack Miller, and DJ Young, they could be right around the corner from taking those 6-man tag team titles. So this could be a preview of what's to come at NCW Storm if the Youthful Assassins can win 2 more matches to become the next #1 contenders for the NCW 6-man Tag Team Championships. Of course, we know the history between the KOD and the Youthful Assassins. DJ Young and Seth Goldman, they used to be tag team champions together. But of course, they split off, did their own things, became champions on their own, became champions a part of a faction. And that could all come to a complete... What's the fucking word I'm thinking of? I wouldn't say complete stop, because that rivalry will go on forever. Until one of the factions are out of NCW. There's going to be one hell of an explosion to see, one hell of a storm to see. But that's the question. Can Keith Davis, can Zach Miller, and can DJ Young survive the rest of the tournament? Well, after a amazing victory over Adorable Royalty, you got to think that they're in a high spot to do so. But here comes Keith Davis. No Zach Miller, no DJ Young, no Lauren Young, all on his own tonight. Well, we've seen this man be an absolute beast when opportunity is on the line. We've seen him annihilate people with spears. We've seen him completely devastate the human body with power. But he is dealing with one of the most dangerous junior heavyweights on the roster. Man who can tap you out. And now here we go. Manhunter versus Keith Davis. Oh, got swatted away when they met in the ring. Tried for a crossbody, but no. Not even the weight of the Manhunter could knock down Keith Davis. But of course, if you give him a leg, Manhunter is going to try to disable you as he locks in the Muda lock, wrenching back on the neck. But that's the power of Keith Davis, easily able to break out of it, especially this early into the match. Here we go, tries for a close on, nobody home. And oh, slides through the big man, athletic, as he nearly tried to decapitate Manhunter, but ooh, shot to the face. Keith Davis now hooks him by the head. Could be looking to drag him to the corner, looking to use that top turnbuckle. And there's a 10th as Manhunter crashes to the floor, middle of the ring. Keith Davis looking to roll him over for the cover, but no. Only a 1 count. And stomped there, but Keith Davis taunting, and Manhunter took over with a snap mare, and now tried for a kick to the body, but got caught. Oh, with a clothesline. And again, Keith Davis beating his chest. Oh, what a perfectly timed boot that was. Manhunter ran right into it. And now the big man looking to throw Manhunter around with that power. Oh, and drops a knee right to the heart, right to... Well, thought it could have been to the jaw as well, but look at this. First a rib breaker, and moves to the middle of the ring with a power slam. And not to mention, he was able to carry him to the middle of the ring to make sure that his foot was nowhere near the rope when he went for that cover. But this could be the end of Manhunter. Keith Davis looking to rip him in half with a spear. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ooh, Manhunter just got the shoulder up. Keith Davis almost moving on to the second round. But no. Oh, and look how frustrated he is. As Keith Davis now looking to break the leg of Manhunter, looking to snap him in half like a twig, but luckily for the submission expert, Manhunter was able to get his foot next to the rope. And now Manhunter could be looking to move into control here. And no, Keith Davis making sure Manhunter can't touch him. Oh my god, quick schoolboy. Don't expect that, but Manhunter looking to do whatever it takes to win. And here we go, Irish whip into the corner, crashes to the floor. And now look inside a headlock. Oh, and using that vertical handstand to get more pressure on. Oh, and here we go, there's the manslayer locked in. Look, could be looking to tap him out. But Keith Davis able to roll through. Oh! And a kick to the back. Keith Davis now looking to send the Manhunter flying over the top rope. I think the last time we saw Manhunter lose a match was the Tony Lee Williams in a one-on-one match. And here we go, looking to go back into the ring. Manhunter looking to roll him up for a pin. Holding down the arms, but no, Keith Davis easily able to power out. Oh, and a big clothesline there. That's all good, Brendan. Here we go, hand around the throat. Oh, choke slam, backbreaker. Keith Davis looking for the cover. Did enough to put her down. The Manhunter, 2, 3, and Keith Davis moving on to the second round to join the rest of the Youthful Assassins. It'll be Keith Davis versus Ken Snow in the second round. Zack Miller versus David O'Ten and Tisda versus DJ Young. Interesting. I think you've guessed wrong one time, and that's when you bet on Roy Nolan to beat Tyson Steele. Nobody's gonna beat Tyson Steele that easy, especially when you're a fucking lower mid-carder. And Tyson Steele is an upper mid-card fucking main eventer. Oh, this is gonna be physical. What are you gonna get when you get two fucking powerhouses just running at each other? The discus boot or the discus clothesline? Oh, you did? Shit. Must have been Brendan that picked Roy. Well, who are you putting your money on this one? I did not expect this match to happen in round one at all. But here comes Lance Danielson. Has been in 3 tournaments this year. Represented Greece in the World Cup, losing in the second round to Seth Godin. And then appeared in the Wild Card Tag Team Tournament, losing in the first round to Midnight Era. And now coming out in his 3rd tournament, the King of the Ring Championship. And he's got to step into the ring with a monster. This is going to be the first time Lance Danielson and Spike Masters goes one-on-one. It's happening in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Looks like the King of the Ring Championship tournament only has room for one monster. Will it be Lance Danielson? Or will it be Spike Masters? And let's run down what Spike Masters has done. longest reigning 6-man tag team champion, former three-time world tag team champion, no, not world, but NCW tag team champion, not to mention a former 3-time hardcore champion. But imagine if this man became the king of the ring from now until 2020, it would definitely be the unstable era. But we've seen Spike Masters try to become the world heavyweight champion by beating DJ Young. Spent an hour decimating him, but in the end Spike Masters was not able to get the job done. Alright, fire red or leave green, because that's your options in this one. And here we go, Lance Danielson versus Spike Masters. Oh, and a big shoulder tackle. You don't see Lance get knocked down that fast. And look at the power. Oh, Spike Masters throwing Lance Danielson around like he's a junior heavyweight. And now thinking suplex, just launching him across the ring. Well, Lance Danielson raking the eyes, forearm to the face. And look at that, just bail tossed him. Lance Danielson is no small man. He is like 280, 290 pounds. Spike Masters is just throwing him around. Maybe because Spike Masters is 7'3", 450 pounds. And here we go, Irish whip across the ring. Oh, runs straight into that elbow. Lance Danielson shot to the face, tried for a second and got caught. And knocked on his ass. And here we go, Irish whip now, coming off over the ropes. Thought he was going to rebound, but no. Spike Masters taking this fight to the outside, much like Tyson Steele did with Roy Nolan earlier tonight. Lance Danielson trying to fight back with the elbows, but Spike grabbing him by the chin. And oh, what a shot to the ribs. To the abdomen, wherever he cracked him. Could have broken it. Because he just got impaled with that body blow. You got to think, after all the losses Spike Masters has gone through this year, they've just built up into a ball of frustration. So anyone who's going to be standing across the ring from him in this King of the Ring tournament is definitely going to pay the price. But Lance Danielson looking to put him down before he even can get rolling here. Look at his combination. If you built pro wrestling from the ground up and gave it an attitude, it would be called Lance Danielson. Oh, and what a slap. There's the attitude. And now, there he goes, kick to the body, has Spike against the ropes. Oh, and a big knee sends him crashing to the floor. Imagine the force of getting 450 pounds over the top rope with just your knee. That's how strong Lance Danielson really is, as he nails the top rope elbow drop. But Spike with a big clothesline brings him down. Here we go, Irish whip into the ring. Spike. Oh, slams him into the ring apron, and now the big man back in the ring. One is standing, one is down. And one is about to remove the other's head possibly, but no, has him up on the shoulders for the bed of 1,000 spikes. Doesn't even go for the cover. Spike Masters just dominating. And here he goes. Oh, big gut wrench suplex. Lance Danielson in trouble. Here, oh, able to duck, nails the clothesline. And Spike was looking to get straight back up, but Lance smart to grind his forearm right across the face, but you just can't keep Spike Masters down. Well, Lance could be looking for an option here. Here goes Irish Whip into the corner. Lance Danielson, headbutt, brings him down. Draped across the bottom rope. Now Lance Danielson looking for the drive-by dropkick. Oh, nails the two boots upside the head of Spike Masters. And now looking to head top rope. What's he going to hit here? Looking for the elbow drop. Is that enough to put down the Psycho Clown of NCW? As he hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Lance Danielson picks up the win off a beautiful elbow drop right to the black heart of Spike Masters. I guess uncontrolled strength will always lose to a prodigy. And Lance Danielson picks up the 3. He didn't pick anyone, but Lance took his opportunity and moving on to the second round. Fucking hell, Spike. You were a disappointment in tournaments. You lost your first match in the King of the Ring tournament last year to fucking Angel Ramirez. Ooh, this is going to be a physical one. Should have gone with Lance. This one I can't predict the fucking winner for. Ooh, you're going to bet against a hardcore icon. Shit, what was match 6, Lance Danielson? Lance Danielson will be fighting Brendan Ace in the second round. And the winner of this will be fighting Ken Phillips. It's going to be DC versus DC. But here comes the HR, the hardcore icon. Former 2-time hardcore champion, former 2-time undisputed champion, and a former 6-man tag team champion. David Cassidy would love to become the king of hardcore, the king of the ring. And it's all about him tonight. No bounty hunters for him. It's just all about David Cassidy as he goes one-on-one with Diego Crimson. David Cassidy was out with injury back in Season 2, came back in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament, and he beat the NCW Undisputed Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, in his first match back, and that took him straight to the World Heavyweight, or the Undisputed title. So you know David Cassidy does have experience in the first round, and we will see his opponent, tag team partner later, Joey Hartman, where he will go up against Eddie Knight. But right now, Diego Crimson, he was the man who beat Eddie Knight last year in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament, and that was his debut, beating a 5-time Intercontinental Champion, a 3-time World Champion at that point. So these two men got a big victory back in 2018. But now, which one of these men with the DC initials will be moving on to the second round to face off against the previous winner, Ken Phillips? This is definitely going to be a heavy-hitting match. In most tournaments, this would be round 3, round 4 material. No, this is kicking off the tournament. This is how important the King of the Ring tournament is. Brendan Murphy said, me and York are going to have to fight, and as much as I don't want to hurt him, he must win. That's how important the KOTR is to these stars. You get one opportunity to shine, you may have to hurt your own brothers in order to get that opportunity. Just like possibly we could see David Cassidy taking on either Tony Lee Williams and Joey Hartman. They're bounty hunter brothers. They are closer than blood, because they are family. Well, okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Closer to blood, but family. But no, you know, family on road. They will never hurt each other until Joey Hartman fucking skull crusher finales you. And an easy in the head for the IC title. But on the flip side, Diego Crimson could fight Angel Jr. Anyone of Unstable could fight anyone of Unstable, like Tyson Steele, Drew Kennedy. And then also you got World Elite, all 5 members, even though we're already down one with Loki Suzuki. Diego kick to the body, big club, and shot to the back of the head. And now a kick to the leg, another one, and a third. Ooh, shot to the mouth. And Diego showing off the power game here, ramming him rib first into the ring post, made out of solid gold. As Diego firing back, David Cassidy firing back here with the European uppercuts, and the last one finally able to knock him down. Oh, but what a solid headbutt. This is like watching Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose. Diego has him back up, looking to get him back in the ring. But David Cassidy rolling out of harm's way. Oh, and takes a solid shot to the face. And a big knee on the way down on that fireman's carry gutbuster. And here we go with a reverse power slam. David Cassidy could be eliminated from the NCW King of the Ring tournament. No, just able to get the shoulder up. Diego boot to the face. Here he goes. Knee to the side of the head. And the hardcore icon could be looking at defeat. Diego could be looking for the Crimson Slayer. And that could be it. Middle of the ring. Can Diego Crimson pin a former undisputed champion? Yes, he can. Diego Crimson moving on to the second round. Diego Crimson said, "This is going to be my time." And it's hard to disagree with a dominating performance like that. But it's interesting when we see Diego Crimson taking on Ken Phillips. Oh, hey, that's going to be a fun match. Nero versus Pretty Boy Tay. Fortunate defeat for David Cassidy, but the show must move on. Jesus Christ, I said it was like fucking Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose, and it happened just like that. McIntyre went over Ambrose. I'm honestly curious why they're protecting McIntyre so much just to lose the reins. Really? You're gonna bet on somebody that you hate? Alright, that's curious. You're betting on one half of the World Tag Team... betting against one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Yeah, I know, he can't lose, but then they don't want to bury McIntyre. So what do? You have Corbin interfere. Of course he loses, everyone loses. Fucking, I'll probably lose in this tournament. I got Tommy A. Hawkins in the second round. But there you see one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Lance Romance. I don't know how you could double pinfall unless, like, he nails the Superman punch when he gets hit with the Claymore. I don't think they'd want Roman to have a fucking DQ or a double count out. I mean, at the moment, I feel Roman can eat a dirty pin, but not a clean one. I don't know, maybe Ambrose comes out and fucks him over and says, I resigned. And he just wants fucking Roman. I feel this Ambrose, you know, leaving is just fucking drama news just to build storylines. Lance Danielson looking to move on to the second round. And who will he be facing if he pulled out the win? Well, we know that Alex Wolf will be taking on Blake Adams in the second round. Oh, the winner of this gets Makoto Shibata. You're in the second round already, so this is like pretty much first round qualifier stuff. Just to fill out the second round brackets. Everyone is in the King of the Ring tournament. Alex? I mean, I don't know. If they want to push McIntyre as the top heel once Lesnar loses, I mean, once Lesnar leaves, I'd have McIntyre go over Roman. Because everyone's betting on Roman to win. You want the shock factor. You put McIntyre over Roman. Because you think about it, McIntyre's been there for like, what? A year now, year and a half, whatever it is. So what you do is you have McIntyre, who's been there every fucking episode, whooping ass, beat Roman Reigns, who hasn't wrestled a singles match in over 4 or 5 months. It's like saying Rock, who hasn't wrestled for 10 years, can beat fucking Cena. No. No. Ugh. No. Yeah, no. Or CM Punk, or fucking Undertaker, who's like 45 years old, can beat CM Punk or Brock Lesnar. Fucking no. McIntyre has more to lose coming out of this. If you want to push him as Universal Champion, you can't have him lose. And unless you... And here we go, Lance Danielson versus Tom Doyle. Oh, and Lance starting off with a neck breaker. Lance Romance coming off a win over Oscar. But Tom Doyle, we're going to leave his imprint in NCW. You think the fans are actually going to care about the match? They're going to fucking be chanting NXT the whole goddamn night. And here we go. Oh, Tom Doyle with the power game. And now setting him up. Ripcord knee strike. Like, WWE booked themselves into this fucking scenario. They have to get themselves out of it. This is why I said have Roman and Ambrose compete for the Raw Tag Team titles. Here we go. Ooh, solid neck breaker. How does every fight end up outside the ring? And here we go. Looking to get him back in the ring now. Oh, maybe not. Head first off the ring apron. There's Tom Doyle showing off the power, picking up Lance Romance. And, oh, dropping him head first on the... Yeah, I know, right? That skeleton scares him. Here we go. Ooh, counter. Don't like height my ass. Ooh, solid kick there. Followed up with a knee and a leg sweep. And now dragging him towards the stairs or maybe the barricade, I don't know, but Tom Doyle making a mistake, and there's the atomic drop. Well, we got rid of the other referee. And now we got the guy who looks like he's gonna ask the wrestlers for fucking cocaine. And here we go. Lance Romance, can he hit it? Oh, what an impact on the outside. Only a few inches away and he would have landed on solid steel. And Lance Romance knows it. Could be looking to drop him on the steel here again. Oh, what an impact. That has got to hurt. Tom Doyle's spine, ribs, everything that is like a part of that part of the body. And now Lance Romance moving in, looking to steal the deal and move up to the second round. Oh, as he nails the neck breaker. And here we go. Tom Doyle. Oh, so hitting those elbows. Breaking the lock. The Lance Romance still fighting here. Oh, and there's a rake to the eyes, spear in the corner, or shoulder barge. And oh, from corner to corner. Not done there, picked him back up and slammed him straight into the turnbuckles. Tom Doyle out on his feet. And Lance Romance picked him up and hangs him out to dry. But now, what does Mr. Killalot have in mind? Lance Romance. Not too sure, but there's an elbow strike or three. And, oh, what a scoop slam. Lance now thinking deadlift. Sit out powerbomb. That could be it. 1, 2. Ooh, just able to get the shoulders up. Lance Romance does not want to lose. The Natural Romance needs to be the King of the Ring champions. Just like the New Day. When one wins, they all win. And here we go. Love implosion. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. Can Lance pin Tom Doyle? No, just a 2 count. Lance Romance was so close. Pinning Evan Epic to win the United States title with that move. And now he's got him rounded with a side headlock. And finally lets him go. Tom Doyle here looking for a back suplex. Followed up with a German. Lance Danielson getting spun around here for a traditional suplex. As he slowly makes himself back to his feet. Tom Doyle helping him before nailing the shoulder tackle. Nails another one off the rebound. And Lance trying to throw him over the top rope, but no one home. As Tom Doyle comes off the top rope with a double axe handle. And now, moving it on the hunt. Here he goes, looks to get him up on the shoulders. But again, Lance Romance with the elbow strikes. The big man does not like to be touched, even though he's called Lance Romance. And if Lance hits this, it could be the end of Tom Doyle in the King of the Ring tournament. And here he goes, the second love implosion. And hooks the leg for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That was so close. Lance Romance nearly had the match, and I think he was blaming the referee there. Said that was definitely a 3 count. But on the contrary, it was not. But Lance Romance continues with this momentum off the clothesline, then the back body drop, and into the spine buster. Well, what does Lance Romance? Oh my! Tom Doyle looking to steal this one. Oh fuck no! Lance Romance instantly kicked out of that. And now side headlock. Lance Romance in trouble. Ooh, but able to get out of it. Hooks the head. And kick to the body. Lance Romance. Looking Russian leg sweep. And this could be trouble. Oh no! Went for the lover's quarrel. But Tom Doyle was able to sweep the leg. No, I don't think they want to do that. They want the Universal title on Raw for fucking views. Because WWE is at an all-time low with their views because they don't have a fucking world champion on Raw. And because of that bullshit, fucking... Oh my god, what a combo. First a powerbomb, followed up with that corkscrew DDT. Ooh, and Lance Romance just able to kick out. And because Raw doesn't have a champion, they lower the views so people don't watch SmackDown. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, that could be it. California. Did I say that right? Either way, that could be it for Lance Romance. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was so damn close. Lance Romance just got the shoulder up. He is being busted. He is just getting hurt. And Tom Doyle moves in with a knee lariat combo. And now looking to fly to the top rope. High risk, high reward. Corkscrew. Moonsault, but the knees come up. As Lance Romance back to his feet. Oh, as Tom Doyle eats an elbow to the back of the head. Here we go. The neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker. And Lance Romance, can he score the 3? 1, 2, 3. And Lance Romance, you gotta believe, survived this one. It's a brutal back and forth match. But Tom Doyle went to the top rope and made the mistake. Corkscrew straight into the knees, winded him, and then Lance Romance with the swinging neck breaker. Bang! Damn, that was a fucking good match. Did these guys like hate each other on the indies or something? Oh, bang! I thought that was it for Lance. He should have been done. But if he didn't drag him out of the corner, I think it would have been over. Fucking... I don't know, I think they fight over in NCW, but yeah, I don't follow that. Care enough. But Lance Romance moves on to the second round to fight Matoto Shibata. And we have 7 more matches, but we of course have to move on to our break so I can set up the matches. So grab a drink. Eat that money Tamaba. Either way, grab a drink, do whatever, because we are coming back with more King of the Ring action for episode 2. And we will see. Let's see, what will we see? We will see everything. No. Well, we'll see Evan Edwards versus Sean O'Connor, Alexander Leonardo Davison versus Corvo Jack, Angel Ramirez versus Antonio Blackwell, Andy Reeves versus Shen Kobayashi, Devin Barrett versus Jaden Shadow, Eddie Knight versus Joey Hartman, and Dizzlebeater versus Clark Oliver Morrison. But if you enjoyed any of the matches, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, hit that bell button to stay up to date with NCW action, as we are on the road to NCW Storm, and you don't want to miss any action from now till then, because we will have all of round 2 in the next 2 weeks of the King of the Ring tournament, where we will go from 64 to 32. No, there's only 7 matches. We had 8 on this one. You can follow, yeah, I said you can follow NCW on Twitter at NXWTREME. But either way, we will be back within possibly half an hour. Until then, this is Neo Extreme saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.